Hey, Dave Knight here, 123daytrade.com. Thanks for watching. Thanks for being here. We're looking at kind of an unusual situation, and want to get involved in it at the 1 o'clock marker, 12 o'clock Central Standard Time, and take a shot at it. What I want you to pay attention to is this bar right here. So this is an hourly bar. Screen draw tool on the hour. Let's get that out. This is the one I'm looking at right there. Here's our target for the stop and the target, whatnot. So I'm looking for a move back into here. And hopefully you can see what I'm getting ready to set up here. Fibonacci extension going this way. All right, so let's go ahead and put that extension out there now. %, puts it at the 78.90, 78.91. So that's actually going to be our target right now, 78.91. I want to risk above this 81.60 level though, if I can, if it'll let me. I think it's pretty powerful today. And if we look here at the 10-minute mark, this is what I want to get back to. So we reach down, immediately go up, and then we come off of that level. And we're trading right at the pivot point. I wouldn't mind actually adding another contract in here on this particular trade, if all things being equal. I want to get my stop definitely above this mark here for now. Might have been early on the entry point on the first contract. What I got to be careful with now in the funded account is 81.62. I came in at what? 80.63. Let's put it up here for now. Let's get it out of the way for now. I want to watch it around the 80.86 mark though. That's kind of where we need to see it kind of hold here, in my humble opinion. So let's put a horizontal line on that right now, so as a reminder where, and let's get rid of this horizontal line because it should be down here now. Looks like there was some support right around that area, and then it busted through it. And we want to be at, what was that level? 100% was, bring this back over again. $78.91. So we want to be at $78.91 right now on this extension. Of course, we'll take a lot less, but I want to see, we said 91, 78.91. So there's your extension. We got one contract on that possibly could make a nice runner today. And we got our point up here that we're going to need to make a decision at that point. That'll be a nice point for a second contract up there if it gets that high. All right, so what I want to do right now is just pause. You know where my position is right now. Let's see what the market's going to do right now, and I'll be back in a few minutes. Bye for now. All right, so we got some trend lines out here. So we got both sides of this being played out, right? It's like what side wants to win right now? Does it want to stay below the pivot point? Does it want to be above the pivot point? That's kind of what we're fighting right now. Definitely don't want to take a hit yet. I'd like to bring it into at least this up here right now, 80.72 level. Pivot's still in play right now. I'm tempted to put it up here because I think we're still going to make a room for pivot, make a run for the pivot point. I still think the pivot point's still in play with this particular move yet. Could come up one more time, maybe try to break through all of this up here. You can see the what I'm looking at is basically a GAN coming on the way up through here. A little GAN signal coming up through there. That's what I'm protecting against right now. We have a trading channel. Hopefully y'all can see that without me having to, here's our channel, roughly through here. Maybe a little bit deeper coming up through here or even here. All right. Yeah, we're just going to hold here. So I got a feeling we're going to go up towards pivot at least one more time. You can tell I got knocked out. All right, so I'm looking at that GAN signal to run something like that. Let's see if this holds up here. It might be easier to see this way. Might be easier to see this way. Let me stop the screen draw. There's your channel breakout. Your use this right there. I think the side that it breaks out first, it broke this one breaking through here, right? Or in an up, as far as ups go. Here's your high. There's your move back to pivot. It's kind of where I want to be right now, right where it's at right now is where I want to be, trying it on. This is the top of where I expected the market kind of to get. Maybe as high as up here, maybe going up to here. Looking at this as a fake breakout. So here's what I'm looking at right now. I'm looking at this being the false breakout, and then we'll head back down for a little bit. All right, so I want to protect this one. Looking at this high right there, it's like 83. We'll go one off of 83 right now. 83 plus 3 is 86, 89. Yeah, we'll hold right there for now. Very interesting trade setup today. I'd like to add a second on, but second around pivot looks like a great spot to be at here. It's a matter of how much do I want to lose if I lose today. Just in case the same. 78.91 was that target, right? And then I want to, what's our entry point? We're in at 80.75. So I need the 3P down from there at 79.68. Let's call it 69. I'm going to pause here until we make a move. All right, so we're watching this right now. It's made a move. Trying to stay in it. Looking at this right here is staying to be the high. We got a GAN signal. Got too many lines right now. Let's get rid of this one, this one. Here's your GAN going back through the pivot point. This is the move that I've been waiting for here. Hopefully we're on it now. All right, so we want to plug in up here, and we want to know what a 3P is from 80.98. So that's 7991. That's what we want to lock one of our contracts in at 7991. And we're going to hold the 78.91 for now. How close can we get to that? Got 79.61 on the GAN 90, 80.05 on the GAN. How close can we get to 78.91 from 80.98? I got 7883 and 7919. So 7919. We'll hold 78.91 for now. Okay, we're coming up to 2 o'clock mark. I'm going to pause here until we make our next move. All right, making a move. Question is, do I want to take off at break even or not here? Like I see it get under that at 68 move. Got to remember I have 2 contracts on right now too. Watching that pivot line right now at 74. Which ways I want to break into the last 30 minutes right now. I'd say get back down into here. 80.44 right now is a 1.5p down from the 98 level. Not sold on stand here at 74. Just moving it closer. Let's get it out of the way a little bit. Let's see it get through that 68 level. So we're in officially the last 30 minutes now. 1 o'clock mark. Open outcry normally to 1:30 Central Time. Just in case it wants to move the other direction quickly. Let's go ahead and protect our break-even point. Got 80.44 as well. I'm looking at as a target. 80.44. Puts it right there. We'll use this side of it to get the 80.44 though. This is our rabbit side of the trade on the 2 contracts. As I like to move quickly behind it, trying to maximize profit as best I can. 68 was that break point, right? That's what we're looking at now. We'll hold 2 on the second contract, trying to grab as much as we can. At 2, I'm actually after that 78.91 right now. We'll come off 10 ticks to that level and call it 79.01 if the thing wants to really move into close. Okay, we're going to grab 10 ticks on 1 contract now. We'll call it 9. Go 1 above this level right here. Very unusual trading day today. I'm trying to take advantage of a perceived move. Go ahead and lock in 3 on the second. Take something away from today. $80.44 is where I like to move this one to. Go 71 on the second. I'd like to see a quick movement down. Don't want to see pivot again today, at least not while I'm trading. I like to get to that 80.44 on a down move at least. 80.44. If we see that, I'll be protecting around the settlement number.
Mine yesterday figured out
Kind of stalled here, so it's got me a little on the concern side that we're going to make that move back up here and maybe go high into close. Didn't really break down the way I wanted to see it break down there. We'll lock in 3 on the second and be done. It's like, where do we not want to see it get back to? All right, so now we want to go after the 3P target, or to the, what do I want here? We're going to go 79.19 now. Or no, that's not right. We're at 79.91 right now. We're good there. That's where I'm going to be, 79.91 for now. It's a 3P down move from here. Damn it. Hate when I do that. Okay, I got to be Johnny on the spot if it fills me. Because I got rid of that one contract. It'll open up another bracket order. So our rabbit side of the trade, the hare side, we got out. We move as quick. We were looking for quick movement. And the second contract, basically, I'd like to protect the break-even mark. Most of the time, this is the way you'll see me take it on. I'm willing to risk what I believe is the other side of it. I was willing to risk probably around the 1R level today, which would have put it at. I have to look at the moment. Let me plug in the number here. 81.03, roughly. That's where I was looking at to protect. I would have been looking at if it would have moved up through 79.9 or wherever that is, 80.99. 81.03 looks like would have been my exit point right up here. If it would have come back up through it all, I would have been out at 81.03, 81.04. That would have been my ouch point today. That would have been a 1R move from 80.74 from the pivot point. Downward pressure, what I'm looking for right now is 7. What am I looking for now? We're looking at the 80.98, right? 80.98. I think that's where we were. 80.98 or 80.99 was it? 80.98. So we're looking for 7.991, 3P down from there. Although I'd be more than happy to take 80.26, 80.44 on the way down as well. Okay, now we're going to go ahead and get our 5. And be a little bit more patient on this and watch the time. Right now the time is 2:08. I want to see where we are at the roughly 125 mark, and then make my decision from there. So 80.68 was that last break point, remember that? So we don't really want to see 80.67 now come back. If it just wouldn't have come back a little bit too much on that one. Where did we get out there? 80.65. Maybe I could have controlled that rabbit a little bit better. Just watching this trend line then. All right, now I want to get a little bit more. I wouldn't mind being at 80.64 plus 10 ticks. We're coming down to the levels that it could hold. So 80.44 is that 1.5p move, right? Right here. We have not officially been there yet. Go 80.63. Watching the time right now, it's 1:10, 2:10 my time, 1:10 Central. Got roughly 15 minutes on the trading day. I want to see a nice down move. I wouldn't mind. You know what? Let's go ahead and grab, in case it does really want to run into close. 78.91 was that 100% down right now. We'll call it 79.01 in case it really wants to move into close. Try to maximize profit, and we'll use this side of the trade to knock ourselves out on the other side, and then remember we have to cancel out that trade. What is that? 78.91 again? Just as a reminder, it's at 100%, right? Maybe it's easier to see if we go switch this to an hourly chart. So this is the level that we're after right there. Obviously that would be best case scenario. Wouldn't mind seeing at minimum down here at the bottom of that, which is 79.48. That'd be a nice little down move there if it wants to head down that way. You also see a Fibonacci number here too, right? What's 50% of this move back? Okay, that's good. Some good levels to know. So that puts it basically, you're looking at 61.8 to reach down to the bottom of that line there. Good stuff. All right, we'll go settlement plus 10 now. So 80.52, 80.62. We've locked in at least 20 plus ticks today. Now it's just a matter of how much does the tortoise side of the trade want to give us right now. All right, we'll go 80.61 now. They'll lock in 15 ticks, I believe. 10, 11, 12, 13. 15 is 59. All right. Go ahead and lock in 15 ticks. That'll make it like a 25 tick day right now. How much? Right now I'm protecting the settlement plus 7 ticks, it looks like right now. Wow, that filled it quickly. Didn't even see that move. Looks like we got 27 ticks total on 2 contracts. I'm not going to take anything on again. I'm going to get rid of all these lines, the trend lines that I used to trade off of today. But I'm going to leave on the 1 hour chart here, 10 minute, whatever you want to look at it. I'm going to leave these on right now. Because I think we have an opportunity to make a move in the near future. Looks like the 50% mark is a little bit better than the Fibonacci number. So I want to actually get rid of this and hold on to our Fibonacci movement. That'll put the 50% right in here. So I'm expecting we've reached down here, right, to 61.8 already. On this move up, we've reached down to 61.8. The down move might be done for now on this move, and it might go back up. So that's why I'll leave that only on right now. I'm going to get rid of my trend lines that I used to help out today. Because the only important thing after the fact right now is going to be this Fibonacci number, in my humble opinion. And also get rid of these horizontal lines I had on the charts from previous pivot point study. No, I don't want to get rid of that. That's the pivot point. Never mind. I'm not used to seeing it in that color. I haven't changed those yet. I usually have a different set of colors on the pivot points. Let's go ahead and get that off screen. We'll hold on to our 27 tick gain today and call it whatever we want to call it here. I got 3 trades on, right? So 3 trades, 5.04 times 3 is 15.12 less 270, netted out 254.88. This is actually day 5 if you're keeping track. 254.88. And we add back in 489.66 where I was before. 36. So I'm roughly right now at 744.24. Not roughly, that's where I should have ended. That's where I should end the day at. 744.24. Now it's moving back down, right? Time was that? 1:16. Very tempted to take on another trade. I'm gonna pause here because I don't want to do anything, and we'll look at the mark at the 130 mark at closing here right now. I might have been a little bit short, and the market makes a move at close here. We'll see. All right, so right here we made the 1.5p move down from this here, 78.98. Excuse me, 80.98. I don't know what to call that. $80.98. This was the 1.5p move down here, 70.44. We just reached it, and it's bouncing off of it right now. All right, I'll be back when we close this day out here, at least my close. That's the 1:30 mark, which is about 8 minutes from now, 7-8 minutes. Price is close enough to the 1:30 mark. See, it made that move up into close, back to pivot, indecisive. Oh, excuse me. Didn't want to break into the last half hour. Didn't want to go up or down. Just kind of hang out at the pivot. So let me go ahead and get rid of these trend lines. It's kind of useless now. Don't really need those right now. I'm going to leave this on right there, and we'll look at tomorrow. All right, so that's going to do it for today's trading. This is Dave Knight here at 123daytrade.com. Thank you for watching. Thank you for being here. Today I made 27 ticks. I think we talked about it. Another day, positive day, working my way to the 5,000 goal. That's basically all I'm doing right now. Just trying to trade the hour and a half into close, roughly looking at the market from 12 o'clock Central Standard Time to 1:30. So an hour and a half window is what I'm giving myself every day right now. Looking at Tuesday through Friday. I'm not really trading Mondays right now. All right, see you soon. Bye for now.